Hi everybody, it's garage time again. I'm DV and I want to tell you about our latest deal. Basically, we've been working on this deal for about 2 years. It's a business that we picked up a number of years ago. Basically, we bought it in order to rehab it and flip it for profit. So we've been able to do that, and it only took us 2 years. So basically, the business that we bought was an absentee business run by a manager. We went in, we cleaned it up, we added some infrastructure, we got some new machines. Basically, it was a service industry with tanning. So we got some new tanning salon equipment, we added some personnel, did a little bit of marketing, and basically let the business run its course until it was full of profit. So once it began to be full of profit, we knew that we wanted to sell it. And that process takes a little bit of time. Now, if you've ever sold a business, there are something called multipliers. So normally what happens is you take whatever the business brings in and you multiply it by 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, whatever you can get. And different businesses run for different multipliers. So online businesses run for a little bit more higher multipliers than, say, brick and mortar. Well, this was a brick and mortar, so we had to go with a ×2 multipliers. Basically, whatever the business made, whatever the business profited, we multiplied by 2, and that's how we got our buy price. So this basically changed hands. Business changed hands at the beginning of the month, and we're still getting money coming in because we contracted for there to be a series of payments. In the state that we were doing business in, which is not my home state, we had to save some back in escrow until the state could come in and make sure everything was as we said. So that's we're still waiting on like 20% to land. But anyway, it was our biggest deal so far for a brick and mortar business. Our greatest deal so far came with a ×5 multiplier, and that was with e-com. So that was an e-com business. This was brick and mortar. Brick and mortar came with a ×2 multiplier, and we still did fairly well. You know, we're going to pay off all of our lines of credit, all the kind of debts that we've accrued while we've owned the business, and then also come out on the plus side with a nice little payday, a nice little chunk. But it took a long time to get here. So it wasn't something that we worked on every day and sweated and bled and had tears over, but the amount of time it took to do this kind of deal was like 2 years. Like I said, 2 years. First we had to make the business grow, then we had to show that it was profitable, then we had to add value by updating the infrastructure. You know, new machines and such, new personnel, new services. We added something into the store itself. We added like a boutique. So we invested in like clothing and jewelry and apparel, just a little boutique inside the store to boost daily goals, daily sales goals, and also help with off-season sales. So these were all the kinds of things that we had to do, and now we're benefiting from that. So very happy to report that we will no longer be in the tanning salon industry. Yay! Because we only bought the business to flip it. So you can flip houses, you can flip businesses. These are the kinds of things that you need to think about. If you ever buy a business, if you ever want to go into business for yourself, you need to have an idea in your mind how you're going to get out. You need to have a get out number, and you need to have a get out plan. It's bad to go to war without a exit policy, an exit strategy, and it's bad to get into a business without an exit strategy. So today we're going to do hashtag exit strategy. We're going to do a hashtag 10x multiplier on my next business, and I want to do a hashtag. So shout out to all the entrepreneurs. Make the world go round, because entrepreneurs supply the goods and services that we, each and every one of us, take advantage of every day, and they benefit our lives in those particular ways. So if you're an entrepreneur, good on you. If you're a businessman, good on you.